Hi and welcome to day 6. Day 6 is, and I've got to get it on, I'll put it on the screen anyway, industrial or transportation, Andrew Shenton style. Challenge, explore industrial areas and focus on transportation themes, capture the movement, textures and unique perspectives of trains, railways or other forms of transportation that intrigue you. I do find transportation intriguing, and I do find Andrew Shenton's channel intriguing. I stumbled upon him by accident, and he takes pictures of trains. Now, I'm no train enthusiast, so I couldn't tell a DMU from a Type 4 loco or a Deltic. I'm reeling them off as if they exist, and they probably do, but I'm no aficionado of stuff. So I am going to take pictures of trains. I'm at the Port of Dover and it's very industrial, but there's a train track that just runs under this bridge, and I don't know the times of trains, but the track's just on the other side there. So I shall start the photography, see if I can capture a train coming under. Failing that, I'm going to go to Samphire Hoe, because the train track goes right across the White Cliffs. And yeah, I might jump on a couple of side stations somewhere, just wait for a train to come through. Train photography is kind of what I aimed at when I put the challenge into ChatGPT. However, I could think of taking pictures of the ferries, because that's transportation. I could go and find a bus depot, take some pictures of buses. Because you know me, I take pictures of everything. And this is the first shot I want to take. Don't ask me why, but I think it's rather cool. Look at all these trucks coming round. We've got a 40 mile an hour speed sign, a traffic cone, and a one-way direction sign on the pavement. I know, it's rather odd and silly, but I just got to capture the shot. So what are my settings for today? I'm technically going into manual priority. I want to manage my speed, certainly with the trains, because I might pan with the train as it's going by. But yeah, manual priority. I'm just going to go F60, F8 on this with a 60th of a second and zoom in. It's kind of a street scene. Take one in. Portrait, I think. Whatever of the two is better, it's on the screen now. Dover Priory is through there. I shouldn't really point, but Dover Priory is coming through there at 14:20 to 28. It's 14:26 now. So any minute now, I'm going to get a train coming through. So what I'm going to do is set the camera on continuous shooting mode, because I want to be able to just click, 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 click as the train comes through, and then hopefully get myself the right angle for this. Now I'm thinking about my depth of field here, because I want the foreground of the train in focus but everything else in the background. I need to open up that aperture, f4.5, something like that. But equally, because the track's got a nice curve, I might get some of the train in focus at that section and this section. So we'll see how it goes. Now, Andrew Shenton, great photographer. He doesn't really go into the specifics of his settings and things like that. I think he might display them on the screen every now and again. But you know how I go on, and depth of field this, and shutter speed that, and ISO. He just rocks up to a place and takes pictures. And I find it quite inspiring just to watch his videos. So what I'm going to do is put a link up here. Here's the banner for his website or YouTube thing. If you like trains, it's definitely worth, if you like trains and you like photography, it's definitely worth checking him out. And he's a Yorkshire lad, and he's always smiling. I know I'm always chuckling, but he's always smiling. There's nothing more dour than watching a YouTube channel and someone's like, oh yeah, okay, what we're going to do, and thanks for watching, I do hope you subscribe, and because you almost want to say, well, if you're giving me that vibe, why would I want to subscribe? It's good stuff. Go and check out his channel. In the meantime, here comes the train. Look at those white cliffs. Astonishing. You could be forgiven for thinking, why are you down at the White Cliffs, Tudor? That's got nothing to do with industry or transportation. But let me tell you that Samphire Hoe was the location that the Victorians first came up with the solution of a channel tunnel. And also, 89 acres has been reclaimed from the sea. So all of the stuff around me, including the, this thing here, was, this is all reclaimed from the excavation of the Channel Tunnel in the 80s. So they reclaimed this land. Now the reason I'm here is, and I'm going up this bit, got a train line coming right along the edge. I mean, you can see the tunnels in the distance there. So I'm thinking of trying to get up high and maybe just get a side-on shot. Maybe get a shot of the train coming out of the tunnel down there. Where are we now? 1446. There's supposed to be the 1444 leaving Folkestone, coming through the tunnel there and then passing. So it's a question of timing. Can I just stand here and then capture it as it comes through? Failing that, oh, it's coming. That was fast. I'll leave the camera running. I'm going to take some shots in. Come on. It's not focusing. I'm going to pan with the front of the train as it's going by. The train with the white cliffs. That went better than I thought. Wasn't the train I was expecting. I was hoping the Javelin would come through. Maybe I should go up to Shepherd's Well or Sandwich. I just paid £1 to park here for 2 hours. And I arrived, and within 10 minutes I've taken a shot. Not perhaps the most spectacular train, but you know, this is what I've never done this before. And again, I'll go back to Andrew Shenton. I've looked at his images, and there's a lot of freight railways that he takes pictures of. And I don't think we get that much freight down here. Anyway, onwards. Sticking with the theme of transportation, because it's not just industrial and it's not just trains, you've got to feel sorry for these guys. There's obviously Operation Brock in progress. There's loads of trucks coming up. It seems to be moving, actually. As I was driving up, there was just rows and rows and rows of trucks. So it's moving at the moment, but I think it's going to stop, and I think a nice shot of the trucks. Nice shot? Can there be a nice shot of trucks? It's more reportage and kind of social commentary, if you saw my last video. Not last one, but, you know, the one I released on social commentary. What's happening in today's world. Let me set up. There's a mist coming in now. But I see quite a few trucks coming here, and while it was clear a second ago, it's stacking up. So, excuse me, gives me the opportunity of taking the one shot that I want, and then we're going to look at just one more train, I think. I was thinking I'd go down to Shepherd's Wells, East Kent Railway, and walk around. If I have time and it's still light, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to go and park myself up at Folkestone West. You don't have to pay to be on the platform, and I'll see if I can get a shot or two of a train. In the meantime, stack of trucks. Yeah, you've got to feel sorry for these guys. They're out doing their job, and then they have to wait while there's something happening at the port of Dover. Coming to a stop. We'll get one more in this gap here, and then I'll take the shot. Oh, I'll say one more and then he turned off. Let's grab the shot. Anyway. Transportation at its most standstill. Oh, I feel like I want to wait for this. There's two more trucks coming up. And they may fill the gap. That's kind of what I wanted. You never know quite what you're going to do with these 7-day camera challenges, because I have a window of opportunity to take the pictures, and as I've always said, I don't like going out and taking one picture. I want to do as many as I can. Kind of make the most of the day. Yeah, he's stopping. Filling that gap nicely. Look at all those trucks. Right. I was wondering if I could get low, but I've got this fence, so I can't. That'll do. Pictures for you while I go and Folkestone West it. think I'm going to conclude the video here at Folkestone West. So, what time are we now? 38. For 38, there's a 46 coming in on that side. And then there's another one coming. Just had it in my head that I'd get a javelin, but I've got no javelin. But it's trains, and we're happy to take pictures of trains. This kind of takes me back to my commuter days when I would take the train in every day to London for work. And you choose your specific spot on the platform so that the train arrives and the door is right there. And you can get on first, get yourself a seat. Priority seating, especially for the commuters early in the morning. Anyway, I've got a lovely straight track all the way down. Folkestone Central is just down there. So what I'm thinking, when the train comes from this end, I'm going to crouch down low just at the edge of the platform and just take a couple of shots. What I've been doing is continuous shooting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, closer it gets to me, and then I've been displaying my favourite shot. But then as the train passes, it'll stop somewhere up there. Hopefully I'll get a good shot. I took a couple of shots earlier, but actually I wasn't prepared. I just arrived. My camera settings were all wrong. But there should be one coming in on that side of the station as well. So all things being equal, a couple of more train shots. Okay, we have a train coming in. It's racing in. Because I've got my 270 lens, I can do a lot of continuous shooting. I don't like this lens. Let's get it coming in. Just taking lots of random shots, and I'll display the one I like on screen. Strange challenge this, but I've enjoyed it. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone because I don't do train photography. I certainly do street photography, urban photography, and I might capture trains. There's a train coming. So what did I say I was going to do? Get down low. So I'm going to leave that film camera there, and I'm just going to take a few shots if I can get the train. I like that. It's giving me light. I want to stay out of the way because the guy will probably shout at me. Come on, don't fail me now, camera. It was the javelin. Lovely. Let's get it going past me. I do believe I can call it quits there. Got a couple of shots, so I will leave you with some photographs, and we'll conclude this day's challenge, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks very much for tagging along. Bye for now.